book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 13. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he see that his day is coming. And the Heavenly Father is laughing, man. All right. Esau is in derision, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone, that teach and rule well, as well as peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that have been scattered on the four winds of the earth. You know, last night I was on YouTube, and you know how these ads, they pop up as you see on the right corner of the screen, where you can skip the ad on YouTube. Well, this ad stood out. As you see, it says, what is the closest natural bunker to your home? All right. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he knows that his destruction is drawing near. And so he's even pushing for these low-level Edomites to get bunkers and to prepare for destruction. And this is all prophecy. Okay, I'm gonna play the video. It's a 3-minute video. And you know, I just want to say some words on it, speak on it, about how they understand very much so that they're about to be casted down. And they're thinking about survival, because we know, pursuant to the book of Psalms, all right, they think that their kingdom will continue forever. Even after the destruction of America, they're still plotting and scratching and pulling and trying to survive using all of these different methods. And so did their forefathers, as he's going to mention. So I'm going to play the video.
Discover what happens if you bury a shipping container. Why bugging out should always be a last resort. How to find out if your home is close to a strategic nuclear target, or you can build a bulletproof and EMP-proof invisible bunker in your own backyard for just $400.
Once a nuke is heading your way, you might think that there isn't much left to do. But you would be wrong. Sometimes shelter is so close, but you have no clue about it. You could be sitting right on top of it this very second. That's the case in Detroit, where just 1,200 feet below the city, there's a salt mine outfitted with everything you need, and that could easily shelter the entire population of the city. But that's not all, because I'll show you an ingenious method of having a unique kind of root cellar in your backyard or under your house that is designed to also protect you from disasters like famines, hurricanes, EMPs, looters, tornadoes, bullets, and even fallout and radiation after a nuclear blast. So if you want to have it all for less than $400 and with a week's worth of leisurely work at best, then click the button below. That's why I thought you and every fellow citizen should have one in your own backyard. So go ahead and become one of the thousands of Americans who have already protected themselves and their families and will eat fresh, healthy food from their root cellar this winter. We called it the Easy Cellar. The Easy Cellar was specifically designed to be hidden away from prying eyes or looters. It's like having a 24/7, no matter what, Walmart in your backyard that only you know about. I will show you exactly what to store in your Easy Cellar so you can have everything you need to stay inside for 3 months. That's right. If you don't want to leave or it's dangerous to go outside, you and your family can outlast any crisis from the inside. You'll learn how I made my own odorless toilet and reliable sink in less than 60 minutes. You'll also discover how to use an ingenious method to safely store large quantities of water. A method that was used by our great-grandparents, too. You see, with no direct sunlight and the cellar's low temperature.
As you see, you know, he mentioned that it was used by their great-grandparents. And this is why the Heavenly Father is preparing slaughter for the children, because they're in that same spirit of, you know, thinking that his kingdom is going to continue, and they're making a profit off of it. because all of these different uh, things that they have, these advertisements, they're going to make some money off it by selling these products and by pushing, all right, survival upon the wicked. So this is the book of Psalms chapter 49 and verse 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, in their dwelling places to all generations. They call their names after their own. They call their lands after their own names. You see that? So they believe that their kingdom is going to continue, and that the smoke is going to clear after the EMPs, the nukes are shot off. They're in, all right, a full prideful spirit, thinking that their kingdom is going to continue and that they'll just rebuild. Okay, but that's not going to be the case, because the Heavenly Father is going to destroy America, and they're going straight into captivity, the ones that do remain. So I'll play the rest of this.
Water doesn't spoil easily, but using this method will keep your water fresh almost forever. Plus, you'll also discover 15 natural remedies for radiation that you can keep in your Easy Cellar. And if you don't already have them among your reserves, you need to add them fast. Don't do what most Americans do. Bury their heads in the sand and hope that a crippling crisis won't strike the U.S. So go ahead, click the button below.
All right. And as Revelation 12 and 12, all right, it says he knoweth that he have a short time. All right. And they're not, these low level Edomites, they're not going to show their horns until these last days. All right. But it's clear that they're preparing for Jacob's trouble, because as he mentioned in the video, all right, for looters, all right, they're protecting themselves from looters because they know all hell was about to break loose in America. We saw yesterday, the Bank of America, ended up not giving people their money, and that's going to cause violence. That's going to cause people to, want to invade these banks and forcefully take their money. All right. And that's just a quick sign, because I'm pretty sure Bank of America is going to, pay them the money back. But that's a sign of what to come. It's going to be a lot of, insurrection, a lot of violence. All right. Prior to the day of the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's return. All right. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 23. It says that the desire of the righteous is only good. And this is why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. All right. Because we're seeking mercy in the day of wrath. All right. Seeking to be delivered, because we know the prophecy. All right. The Lord will have mercy on Israel. All right. And he's going to yet choose us, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Out of Juan Ratazar, we were, chosen from the foundations of the earth to receive deliverance in the land of our captivity. It says the desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. And they're expecting wrath. This is why they're telling you to click below on how to survive, because they are expecting wrath from the Heavenly Father. All right. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying.